So now, this is the key. Because all the shit that is going on with this impeachment is about distraction. First 2 pages in the mind control book, if they can distract you, your subconscious is left open, and if your subconscious is left open, they can do what the fuck they want with you. That's distraction. You see what I'm coming from? It's a big ritual going on right now with these crackers. And you got to know what time it is. Now, because there's always something behind that. They're not doing this shit here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They don't like that all in this. Black people are finished. As far as that, except you, and they can't do nothing about you. But as far as controlling the masses, black people through. So what's the big idea? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You just announced that your unemployment is the lowest it's been in 30-something years, because that means black people, because I told you before, unemployment means a certain group of people. So because they have wiped those people out, it's low. So therefore, they have won the war. So why are they doggone impeaching and doing all kind of stuff? And then the damn Republican motherfucker stand up, he done been fucking over. You see what I'm saying? The head of that kind of shit. And then Newt resigned before that. All that stuff is a part of the same thing, but it's all a part of mind control. You can't get into the bullshit. None of that shit is real. You don't understand nothing. None of that is real, because you are the people that's privy to understand that everything is based on secret societies. It's a ghost government anyway. So if they want to keep a person in power, remember, nothing gets broken now, nothing gets out now unless they want you to hear it in the first place. So that's all fake. So what is the major thing based on this fight? Now, either way, they don't realize it's already prophesized. When they start the fighting, it's all over. So even though they're thinking that it's a damn blueprint joke that they putting on the public, they don't understand. For the mere fact that they got to get to the point that they got to fool people like that, there's something going on that the shit is all over. They through. We are in the greatest part. Now remember now, it's only a couple of days between the dreaded 1999. I hate to tell you this, but based on the prophecies coming out of A.T. Mann's book, end time prophecies that you think that is in the year 2000, year 2001, there is just as many, if not more, same prophecies of 1999 or the same end time shit. You're looking for the year 2000. But there's just as many prophecies of the end of the goddamn world in 1999. You had 2 major white heroes in America that they split amongst movie lines as far as your superhero. One was Arnold Schwarzenegger with Commando and all that shit. The other one was Sylvester Stallone with Rambo, happening in the 1980s. This was only to establish 2 ultimate heroes to take off a series of movies that will set the whole tune for all this shit. Now, the 2 movies are Running Man, 1987, and then they did 2 or 3 years in between, so you can't put it together. Then they come out with Total Recall, 1990. That's the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. With your boy, not Schwarzenegger, the other one, Sylvester Stallone. The other movie is 1993's Demolition Man. They split it up. The other second half of Demolition Man is 1995's Judge Dredd. If you take all 4 movies and put them, they got everything from cloning, mind control, and all that shit. But the one we want to deal with right now, which is very key, because this particular movie got past us as far as we understood it was the ultimate New World Order movie, but the action was so much into the movie until a lot of things you didn't deal with what was the dialogue. So you're going to go and you're going to get Demolition Man. Now, I went and got it again, and I started studying it last week, and I'm telling you, that book, they made a movie out of that fucking book right there. Now, that Demolition Man is a modern version of a movie 15 years ago, George Orwell's 1984. It came out in 1984, but when it was released in a book, it was 1948. It came out in 1948. No, it was 1984. But it came out in 1948. That movie is hard to get. You can't find it hardly in no places. Now, the key is, with the Demolition Man thing is, that the number one criminal is Simon Phoenix, which is played by a blonde-haired Wesley Snipes. They're telling you in the movie that criminality itself is black. They might put some white people, but you got to understand. Now, this is the future, and they have all but wiped out criminality, which means they have all but wiped out black people. Because they talk about this is what's happened during the urban wars of the late 20th century. Like, white people ain't never killed nobody in the late 20th century. But they were talking about wiping out urban. They talk about all this graffiti. They were talking about black people. That's the first element. Number one, when they reinstate him, for the people saw the movie, he could kill up everybody, but he couldn't kill that main man. They had an implantator, and that represents in the movie how they can kill up. You can kill up all the black people, but you can't kill a goddamn white man. It's all in the movie. Now the key is in the movie, all vaginal and saliva secretions are outlawed, so there's no physical sex. Because physical sex leads to kundalini arousal. So they can't have sex. You can't get it on. It's got to be that virtual shit. You see what I'm saying? You see. The other thing is, the foods you eat. Well, you said, well, it was talking about meat, but they started saying some other things. Like they said, you can't eat no spicy foods. That was outlawed. Because spicy food leads to kundalini raising. All your cayenne peppers and all that type of stuff. And it's just talking about the certain herbs also. Music is outlawed. That's why they're singing hot dogs. All the hot dogs is jingles and shit. Because the music has got to change too. That's happening right now. With the new music out here, it's not music at all. It's not music at all. Even if it's not rap, it's still not music, the shit you're hearing. And that's because it's, like the book said, Mind Control book said that they got to shut that stuff down so your pituitary gland can't produce the certain hormones. The pituitary gland regulates how much melanin it goes to the pineal. See what I'm saying? So they had to shut all that down. Get where I'm coming from here? Then you know you got these other people that live up underground. They're called scraps. And they're just searching for food. But the other people are conditioned to accept things because the simple fact, in a capitalistic society, you become so deranged and sick based on your job. As long as you got a job, it don't matter. So that's why the damn people can produce a movie, Wag the Dog, show the damn picture of Monica Lewinsky in the damn movie, and the movie is made a year before the shit happened, and nobody picked the shit up because people got jobs. As long as the motherfucker getting paid, he don't give a shit about nothing. They go to war in the movie, they make a war in the movie, they show you how they set all the shit up, tell you right straight up, and nobody puts nothing together. They come on the TV, and they even use the the Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky thing and all that, and they keep talking about wag the dog, wag the dog, wag the dog, all on the news. And you can't figure it out that it's all fake, because people are in a capitalistic society, and as long as the checks are coming, motherfucker don't give a damn about shit. If the country is burning down, long as the checks is coming, nobody gives a shit. That's mind control.